Here it is. Okay, so this is Bark River Bravo 1 without the thumb ramp. Okay, some guys like it without the thumb ramp. I was reading a post today on Bark River, one of their one of the forums for Bark River, and guys were talking about the secondary edge bevel that's on this these knives. Bark River doesn't put a secondary edge bevel. This is a full convex grind. It starts right here at the spine and convexes all the way down to the apex. That's it. Now, the last, thousandth of a millimeter or whatever may be a different polish because they polish the edges with a finer grit than they do the rest of the knife. So it may look like it has an edge bevel, but it doesn't. This is a full convex grind, okay? So in case you guys were wondering, I've seen there's a fellow on the internet who, touts that he takes that secondary edge bevel off when he gets his Bark River knives. Well, it's not really what he's doing. That's not an edge bevel, okay? It's just a different polish, and it looks like an edge bevel. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so Bark River Bravo 1 without the thumb ramp, okay? Beautiful knives. Bark River makes a functional, utilitarian, great knife. They just do. That's all there is to it, right? There ain't a whole lot of thought you need to put into buying a Bark River, except for one of the 1,000 different types that they have, right? Which one am I going to get? Which one am I going to get? Okay, I like the Bravo 1. It's a nice knife. But they have other ones, too. I like their Ultralight Bushcrafter, their Survivor model, the big Survivor model. I think it's called the Survivor. Anyway. All right, so let's show you the sheath real quick. Clients send this knife in, and generally you got to send your knife in to me, especially if it's a Bark River or some other custom knife, right? If it's touched by human hands, I need your knife, generally, okay? There's only a few that I don't need, like a Tops Tahoma or a Tops Silent Hero. I have those, and they run pretty much the same from run to run to run, okay? But that's not with all knives. I just found with those, there are others. Ask before, before we finalize anything. Just say, hey, do I have to send my knife in? Generally, the answer is going to be yes. These are, high-end, custom-built sheaths, and, you want perfect fit and retention, and that's what I'm going to give you if I have your knife, okay? I mean, there is absolutely no rattle at all of this knife in the sheath. None, okay? And it's great retention, right? That knife is in there until you take it out. Now, for guys who want extra retention, say guys who are in combat, right? You want extra retention on your knife because you got a DD mal. You got to run here, run there, do this, do that, right? And you're a high adventure guy, right? So I'll put a slide lock on there, okay? The down position is normal retention. Crank it all the way up, and it is very difficult to get that knife out of there. You can do it, but it is very difficult. I do not condone locking a knife in a sheath. I just don't. If you need it quick, and you can't get it out of there, and you're fumbling to, just press down the lock even, right? That's a half a second you don't need to lose in some situations, okay? So that lock is on there, and the up position is super tight. That blade's in there super tight, okay? But it's not impossible to get it out. I don't believe in doing that. Sorry, okay? All right, there it is. That's the slide lock. Now, LT Wright, during the days of Blind Horse Knives, and then LT Wright branched off into his own company, and the other guy branched off into his company, blah, blah, and it became Battle Horse knives, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, they were the first ones to do this that I have noticed, okay? Now, I asked permission from LT Wright if I could use it. This was years ago, okay? I don't use it often, but for guys who want extra retention, I'll put a slide lock in there for you. This, to me, is the best lock on the market that I know of. It's simple and effective, and that's exactly the way we do things here, okay? Simple and effective, okay? All right, guys, this is Kryptek Typhon with tactical black ferro rod holder, voodoo dangler plate. Okay, got a combat lock belt clip on the back. Press the two detents together. Boom, boom, and open it up. Right? If just snap it closed, you don't even have to press the detents. Right? You got to press both of them for it to open. It's a redundant locking system. Press them, boom, up, done. Right? Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Doug Wilson from Yellow Hawk Customs Outdoors, Yellow Hawk Custom Kydex. See ya!